Hi there, Junk Journal, July 2026, UK, and these are the prompts. We are on day 23, paper bag. My husband lifted my spirits yesterday and took me to a city that's close to us, and we had lunch after some appointments and went to a tea place. That shouldn't surprise you. And I bought some tea from this shop, and I'm going to put some photos and some video at the end of this video about the shop, just so you can see it. So this is called Strawberry Clouds White Tea, and I have this tea mug that's double-walled. I did a talk at a women's conference a few years ago, and this is one of the gifts they gifted me with. So you can put the loose leaf tea in here, and it strains it when you pull it out. Keeps it hot with this here. And so I thought, you know what? I need to bring some tea home with me and share it with you. I would if you were here. Today, I'm going to use the bag because the prompt is paper bag. Fortuitously, they gave me a nice bag. And I have these paper napkins. They're not your normal paper napkin. It's only one ply. I think this is the last one of a set. They were in my mother's china cabinet when I moved her out of her condo into assisted living. You can see my hand through them, and they're so light and airy. And I'm going to use them in here. And some teacups that I did stickers for. Because I'm learning, last month I learned how to make stickers on my Cricut. We have the prompt for today, and we're going to put some of this on the page using a glue stick. The tiny doodles. Yeah, those things that I made, they're here in the paper bag. And I have a little paper clip to attach to the paper clip to the paper bag. All right, let's get working. First, we're going to I'm going to move my tea over because that would make not a fun mess. I have my video stretched out, meaning the view of it, so hopefully you can see more of this double accordion junk journal. 2 accordions, so 2 accordions that both open up. And this is the right hand accordion, and you remember some of these things we've done. I have to finish this yet. Remember this? So I took your suggestion to put the button on the spinner. Sorry. So I still have quite a bit of room, and this opens up this way. And we're going to put it on this side. See, I still have these 2 that are available. These 2 spaces that are available. You can tell by the size of my hand how large the page is. Now, because this is a cloth spine, I can just fold it over like this. And I can pull out this side so that I can work on it as flat as possible, because I'll be gluing with a glue stick, and you get better leverage if it is flat, more flat, flatter, flat, more flat when you're gluing. So there we go. Accordion, double accordion book journals are something that I've been making. If you look at my video list, I have a playlist that actually says double accordion book journals. And I'll be working on a tutorial how to do it exactly. Now, as many times we put an accordion in one side, like one accordion, and that works beautifully too. But I think I'm going to cut this in half so I can keep some of it. And I'm going to tear it. See how it tears so uniquely? I don't know what fabric or what. It's not paper, or it's not regular, like a regular paper napkin. This material. And I don't mind how it tears. It's interesting. My thought is I'm going to put the napkin at the top, up here, and have it sticking up over that page edge. Yeah, like this. Am I? Sorry, now I'm faffing about, as those who are British use that term. Love that term, by the way. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the napkin here on the bag itself. And some of the stickers down that way. Yep, I'm going to do it this way. Kind of deciding on the fly. What am I doing? Do you ever drink loose leaf tea? How long do you let it steep? I mean, it's got some nice color. It's only a tablespoon of the mix. A lid. Yeah, this prompt is not about tea stain. All right, I'm going to take this off and strain the tea. Can you see? I hope you can see. It's got a pretty color, doesn't it? It has rose hips and strawberries. I don't know what the white things are, but I'm going to put it down on the lid like this and hope it doesn't overflow, and put it over on my table that's beside me. I cleaned up my room last night. That was good. It needed it. So, with my glue stick, cheers. It's good. Wow, interesting. If I had the attention span that is necessary, I would drink loose leaf tea all the time. But I don't have that kind of focused attention span. All right, I know that I want to have it to the edge because this folds in. See, this folds. And if it hangs over a little bit, that's okay. And even up and down. But I want to follow the scallop. So what I'm going to do very lightly is just use a color pencil regularly or not so regularly. Okay, I'm going to use one of these watercolor pencils and follow. So if it goes up to here and I want to pull it in just slightly, I'll follow the scallop, and if the watercolor pencil reacts with the glue stick, that's fine, no problem. But I'll know where to put it. The glue stick, the glue. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Are you doing the Junk Journal July also? Or some form of it? Or a few days of it now and again? Leave a comment below. Yeah, do a cheers on that like button. That is delightful. It feels very warm. It gives me a warm feeling when someone watches and sort of shows up, and even if it's a like, it makes me feel as though I'm not doing this into the abyss. I'm going, hello, hello, hello. And thank you to all of you. I don't name the people because I don't know how sensitive they are about having their names on a video. I know that Celeste won't mind. Celeste at Woodland Inspired. She's a lovely lady. It's interesting to never have met someone and yet feel very connected, because she makes videos all the time. And yeah, you can feel connected to somebody even if you've never met them. I feel connected with someone special in the UK. Yeah. And of course, Lindsay and Sandra at the hosts of this collaboration. I watch their videos also. And there are a number of people who are making videos in this Junk Journal July. You can see who they are. I've put them below in the description. There's also a playlist where some of them are putting their videos, and that's hosted by Lindsay at the Vintage Button. I've put some of my videos on there, not all of them. It feels like I'm not quite keeping up properly. So, I hope this was on the right side. No, it wasn't. See, there's one side that is more gold than the other. And so I'm trying to use that side on the up. I think these are lilies. Not sure. All right, cut here. Oh, and I am so excited. If you do crafting, you'll understand. I have 2 sets of scissors. This is for paper and anything else. This is just for fabric. And I could not find these scissors, these fabric ones, for the longest time. I was afraid that I had thrown them away. But I didn't. They were just tucked in on my sewing machine. And so I found them. Delightful to find something you think is gone. Do you ever do that? Do you ever sort of lose your tools and then find them again, and it feels like it's a treasure, like gold coins you've... Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay, let's put a little bit of this back because it's still very sticky. As I said, it's very sticky. If I were thinking ahead, I would have a watercolor brush available to do this, because I think if I wet the paper, the napkin, it would tear more easily. But because I wasn't doing any watercolor today, it's put away, and I don't have a cup of water available. this is going to go down here on the page. And yes, it sticks out. That's okay. You see how the bag has the gusset? I'm going to glue it down. And I'm going to use two kinds of glue to attach this bag, this paper bag, to the page. I'm going to use my glue stick. I'm also going to use my Fabri-Tac. So, because I don't want it going anywhere, I don't want it failing. And as far as I know, I've never had a problem combining these two glues. There we go. I'm coming dangerously close to the bottom of my Fabri-Tac. It shows you how much glue I've been using. And the reason I haven't been using as much of the art glitter glue, I'm ashamed to say, I've been too lazy to refill my bottle. I even have a brand new bottle of the of art glitter glue, but I haven't done anything with it because I've been so focused on this challenge and making videos, trying to stay ahead of myself. As we talk, I'll leave a few photos that I have of this tea shop. And I'll put my doodles in here. I've already put the tiny doodle thing that worked with the, this is a prompt image. It has all, I'll show you. It has all the prompts laid out with a fussy cut. So these are still ones to come. So I have the tiny doodle here. This one is going to be for the tomorrow is garden find. I have a brilliant idea for garden find, if I say so myself. Here it is, paper bag. Shall I put it just here? Or shall I put it down here? I think I'm going to put it down here. Yes. Yes, I am. So I don't have a garden. I could have a garden, but my husband is very busy, and physically that's not something that I can do. My mobility is sadly not the way I want or anybody wants, but regardless. So I don't have a garden. So when the prompt was there, since I first saw it, I was considering what can I do for garden find, which is the prompt for tomorrow. And as I was thinking, I came up with an idea. You're going to have to wait till tomorrow. Now I want to put some of these stickers on the page. Because, well, tea, you know? Kind of a theme right now in this journal for Junk Journal July. I can't tell whether it's straight or not. Once it's down, it's down. I can't impact it. Let's put the mug. Yeah. So I took a course called for making stickers, and it was just a few days long. The woman's name is Mim Jacobson. And I have this cricket that lives in my room, not the bug kind, the machine kind. And I wanted to learn how to make my own stickers. So I took her course, and it was, again, just a few days long, and learned how to do this. And I'm so pleased. Now she's running another course again, and the uniqueness of her offer is that for $10, it's only available for a finite amount of time. And then it's gone, including the Facebook group and everything. So you have to be really sure that you have that time, that specific time to watch the videos and to practice. Because it's that time, and otherwise, yeah, you're out of luck. Of course, she's selling a membership to her group. That's the way things are done these days. Should I put one here? One more? Right there? Nope, I think that's enough. I've filled in all of them. But having the ability to make my own stickers is both fun and useful, especially in junk journaling. All right, here we go. This was paper bag, and this is my paper bag. And if you watch to the end, I'll put some footage of videos that I took from this shop, and you can join in my fun little. My husband and I call it a walk and roll because I'm in a scooter and he walks. So we do this often, or not that often, but often as we can. And so I'm careful which shops I go in, because obviously the motorized vehicle is not tiny, but yeah, it allows me to go special places. This is the other side of the double accordion book journal. So one side, second side. Yeah. And Garden Find 24. Today was 23. And this is the way this opens. Remember this? We did the flower show with the magazine, the Tea Time magazine. And this is where I'm keeping the little journal that I made, the signature, with all the book scraps. And I'm going to do some doodling in here. And bees, birds, bugs, butterflies. This is the little tags and the 3 pockets. Pick a pocket. This is the learning how to find a quiet space from other people. I did a little research. Oh, there's a few others of the stickers I made. And as an accordion, you can now do it the other way. I have these 2 available. So I have 2 in this accordion, and I have 2 here. Sorry, 4. So this side needs some work. Maybe we'll do the Garden Find on this side. And it goes, oh, we saw this already. Yeah, okay. So there we go. I was afraid I wouldn't have enough room, but what I needed more was a wider spine. And this book is actually, the cover came to me. It is probably around 1924, 1925, the cover. And I needed to do a back cover, and I needed a spine. So I made a spine out of fabric, and I added to it. This is the cover. All right. Here's the spine. Well, I hope you can see it. And this is what I did for the back cover, because the back cover is actually the back of a mixed media paper pad. It fit. It was probably the largest one I had to correspond to the front cover. But we did this on a video, Blue Sky, a couple days ago. All right, this is my double accordion book, because it has a book cover, 2 front and back, and spine, junk journal. And it's huge. I should measure it for you so you understand the scope. I'm getting out the ruler. Oops. A ruler fell on the floor. So this is 20 inches in width with the 2 pages open, and height it is 12 inches, so a foot and almost 2 feet. So the cover is 9 inches wide, 12 inches high. Pretty big, but fun. It's fun. It's definitely different than a smaller double accordion junk journal, but yeah, this is it. And we're on the last third of our prompts. Tomorrow is Garden Find, and I'm really excited about it. So take care. I'm Lori at Positive Thanks Living. This is, I wish you cheers. If you wouldn't mind just tapping the like button, that would be lovely. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
If you translate it, it means red bush.
Huh? Red bush.
It's not on it over here.
Tea party toy set. Oh, that's too cute.
Lots of room for you to drive around. Be careful.
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
Never, thank you. This is fun.
Yeah, you feel free to open all the jars and smell everything.
Thank you.
And if you want to know anything, you can just read on the labels. It'll tell you what it's all about.
Thank you.
This is the cooking side, and that's tea side. Let us know if we can help you.
Thank you.
I also have a white tea here, which I'm giving out 3 samples of.
Lovely.
Taste.
Thank you. I actually, every morning, how can I explain this? So I do art on a video. So in July they have this thing where they have a video every day, and to make it interesting, I'm having tea every
She does a
morning
different
as
cup
I
and a
do the
different
art.
tea every day.